These guys mean business. Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, the man who won 3 consecutive NBA titles, the incomparable Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, it is so great to be with you.
Kevin, it's great to be here. I just always wanted to tell you this. When I was playing, I just used to love when you used to say my name. So thank you for all the great times when you said my name. Appreciate you very much. This guy next to you, I used to hate playing against him. All he did was try to come down and double team on the trap.
With Greg?
Yeah, Greg, just always. But other than that, I love being here with you guys. You know what? Ernie and Kenny are so jealous of me right now.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. So many outstanding players in the league today, perhaps dizzying for the casual fan. Shaq, any up-and-coming players that they should take note of? If fans are asking you, who should I keep my eye on, what would you tell them?
Well, Greg played with his father. I played against him in some tough battles. Well, the older him, because the younger Sabonis was a monster. But Domantas Sabonis, he's a nightly double-double, great skill, strong in equal measure. Don't forget about Pascal Siakam.
Rock'em Siakam.
Rock'em Siakam. And Brandon Ingram. You know, he's really coming on with this fresh new start.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Kevin Love out there with the Okoro. Then there's Dimes. Then there's Garland. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter in at the small forward.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Harris. There's the pass to Jokic. On the wing, Harris. 5 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Maintaining his balance all the way through. Harris, tough to stop, even on these physical finishes.
Okoro passes to Love. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so here's Denver, following the score by Cleveland. Murray kicks to Jokic. No good on the triple. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Pistons in Detroit.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Now here's Murray. Isaac Okoro missing his last shot. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Nuggets. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now, Cleveland, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Jokic with the steal. Shoots. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Shaq, we talk about the motor of a player like Russell and Westbrook. And we also have some bigs who really get after it. And I'm sure you've got some guys that stand out in your mind in the game now who stand out in that category.
Let's see, Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, yes.
Domantas Sabonis and Andre Mr. Drummond.
All Good names. Big motors. Here's Murray following the score by Cleveland. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Sinks the triple. Drummond's got his third basket of the night right there.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Wide open look here for Murray. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Sullivan, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Millsap looking it over. Passes it to Jokic. They need this. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it's good. 2 points. Dimes got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
To the middle. Here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
See, for all you guards out there, when you attack the cup, good things happen. Millsap understands that and makes a great play.
Here's Love, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Harris with the ball for Denver. They trail by 7. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive. Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Murray against Drummond. Jokic trying to free himself up. Millsap misses. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Okoro. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
You've always been a student of the game, Shaq, and when it comes to evaluating young talent and the future of the league, what boxes do you like to check when you're taking a look at these young players?
Well, thanks for trying to tell the world I'm smart. I'm not really that smart. It's just, Kevin, it's just not that hard to see. You know, the greats make themselves known very, very quickly who they are. Luka Doncic, does that name ring a bell?
Yes. Ding, ding.
How many guys are known as Aristotle? I know 2. You and Aristotle.
That's it.
And here is Okoro after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. They get it back. Drummond passes to Okoro. Cleveland moving the ball around. Kicks it to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love. Drummond passes to Love. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Love's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Okoro throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Bucket is good. He has 6.
The inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside to score from.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Sullivan. Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Millsap. Martin comes in for Michael Porter. And Morris subbed in for Harris. And then for Cleveland, Nancy's checked in for Love. Osman comes in for Okoro. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Here's Sullivan, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Morris, following the score by Cleveland. And Jokic slams it in.
An extremely coordinated big man. Nobody should be surprised to see Jokic make plays at the rim.
And Shaq at LSU, it was clear right away that you were ready for the NBA. For guys in a similar position now, do you think they should be allowed to skip college altogether?
I don't think you can make a rule for just one type of player. I think it has to work for everybody. You know, plenty of one-and-dones, but you got to understand, it's a lot of one-and-dones that 5 years into the league, you never hear from them.
Yeah, and listen, the reality is that there is no one way to do anything, right? I think the fact that you have guys that have the opportunity to go overseas, if that's the path they want to choose, but for a lot of them, just like it was for you, Shaq, the college experience is something that you really can't substitute. And so, you know, I'd like to see that option still remain viable.
Here's Osman, following the score by Jamal Murray. Now the pass to Sullivan. Here's Sexton, and he banks in the layup.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Denver has possession, following the basket by Colin Sexton. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic proving a point right there. You don't necessarily need to be a high flyer to finish that play. Done right, it's about timing and communication.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Morris kicks to Craig. Jokic, it's good on the putback.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Basket counts.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. Sexton the pass to Nance. Over Plumlee, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And Shaq, we've talked about free throw shooting. For some guys, it's always going to be an issue. What have the new intentional fouling rules done to make the game better?
I think it cuts down on the endless fouling. I think the new rules also make the game go faster. You know, this game was meant to be entertaining and go fast. You don't want to spend 4 or 5 minutes, which turned into 30 minutes by just fouling a guy who can't shoot free throws. That never happened to me because Shakovich was 97% at the line. So that rule wouldn't work for me anyway.
Well, it does give it a better pace, you're right. Wasted no time on that one. 10 points for Dimes.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Jokic, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Sullivan. Another shot. And Nance with the layup. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now, here's Jokic. 17 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Dimes. It's a 13-point game. All right, a chance to check out stats for Kevin Love.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And he makes the first. Denver making a switch here. Dozier's checked in. Both free throws good from Nance. The Nuggets trail by 15. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Dozier kicks to Barton. Pass to Dozier. The offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Denver. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Now here's Barton. He's been pitched scoreboard yet. Millsap dishes to Barton. Back to Millsap. Cranes the three-pointer.
Good location in the pass. Millsap knows how.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Thompson finds Sexton. Here's Dimes. Passes it to Osman from downtown. Connects from three-point range. Osman's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers lead by 15. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball, how unselfish we are, next pass mentality, next minute mentality, and just keep each other alive. We got to, like I said, bring that energy, bring that enthusiasm that we always have.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Craig is the 3 and Millsap the 4. Then there's Plumlee. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Dozier into the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cedi Osman. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. And the NBA has gotten into the academy business, be it in China, India, Africa. getting those top prospects together. Shaq, you planning to make any appearances over there?
I would actually love to. If I did, you would just have to call me the big diplomat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's very exciting to see the game's reach expand. You know, when we were playing, Greg, there's only a few guys, but now they're from all over the place. I would love to introduce the people to the Shaqster.
The big diplomat. Here's Barton. The Cavaliers making the shot. Millsap left side. Shoots over Garland. Offensive rebound. And Thompson sends it back. And he recovers it. A nice shot by Dozier.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so here's Denver. The Cavaliers making the shot. Outside Millsap. Pass to Dozier. Banked in off the glass. Dozier's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Sexton the pass to Nance. Here's Okoro. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Sexton. Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Thompson. And the Nuggets with some changes. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Plumlee. Gary Harris comes in for Torrey Craig. And Murray's subbed in for Will Barton. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so Thompson nails both of them. Shaq, you were the league MVP in 2000. Some discussion about what defines an MVP. Stats, wins, leadership. What do you think?
You know, to me, numbers don't really tell the whole story. I just think you got to have the effect of winning on your whole team, your community, the arena. You just have to, you know, display it night in and night out.
A dominance, right, that just touches everything.
A dominance.
It's still just unfathomable that man only has one MVP.
I can't get over that. I know. There are a couple guys like that in NBA history, though, with one. How can you have one? How can you have one?
I don't know.
Shaq's more emotional than I recall. Yeah.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And Cleveland making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Now here's Love. A 14-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Sexton against Porter. The shot by Sexton, no good. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. Denver with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Murray dishes to Millsap. Back to Murray. And there's the pass to Dozier.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Love trying to break loose. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Murray kicks to Millsap. Pass to Dozier. From deep. Sexton grabs the board.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Garland with the bucket. Shaq, something fans are always curious about. They see the huge contract that can put pressure on a young man, suddenly being able to buy whatever he wants. That's a pretty interesting topic.
Yeah, you know, everyone's coming at you from every direction. I think some people assume that you have more money than you really do. Just want you to remember one word: FICA.
The Nuggets have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Yeah, the veteran Millsap, he's a jack of all trades, the kind of player who also serves as a mentor to his young teammates.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 15. There's Garland, and again it's Cleveland.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. They host the Clippers after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Morris is checked in for Denver. And Cleveland also making a change. Dimes is checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's good for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here is Harris. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Outside for Murray. No good from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Here's Drummond. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Now Drummond, after Isaac Okoro missing on that last 3-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here we go, one-on-one. And he slams it one-handed.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. Out to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Harris passes to Porter. Here's Murray. That's good on the jump shot. Murray's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And Love throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Morris outside. No good there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Murray following the score by Cleveland. Shoots. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Garland the pass to Okoro. From 13. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Okoro. Okoro's got assist number 5 here tonight. Murray outside. Back to Morris. To the inside. Porter takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Porter's got his first points of the game. Passes to Love. And Love throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Bounce pass from Morris. Jokic kicks to Morris. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against Memphis, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Inside, Jokic kicks to Morris. And Okoro pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Sullivan, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Cleveland. To the paint and stolen by Drummond. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Denver calls timeout. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Porter, and Barton subbed in for Gary Harris. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. Osman comes in for Okoro. Now here's Barton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Plumlee, the pass to Barton. And that one, good.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
The Cavaliers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Murray. Denver shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Morris outside. Over Love. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will. Happy to give them anytime. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much.
Man, they really are chomping at the bit to get you back up there.
Yeah, they want you back in the studio.
Nope, I'd rather be here with you guys.
Good. We want you here too. And Clark, it hasn't taken Shaq much time, has it, to go from being a superstar on the court to a force with our broadcast here courtside?
Well, I tell you what, Shaq's one of those guys who just hits the ground running. He's a phenomenon in terms of personality, branding, business, excellence at every level. And he was an all-star starter as a rookie. That talks about his ability to get going fast. So he adapted to the broadcast booth just the same way.
Here's Jokic, following the basket by Kevin Love. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
The Nuggets shooting straight 49% from the field. Pass to Morris. Now Plumlee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris inside. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And now back in the fold after his in-game analysis, which can be described only as gripping, from one and only Shaquille O'Neal.
Wait, before you do that, how'd it go down?
You know, it was fine, but nothing could replace being here with you guys. You hear this right here?
What's that?
That's the money talking.
Oh, you got paid extra?
Yeah, oh, you
Send
know
me
I
down
did.
there.
No,
I'm
I
coming.
did. Don't tell nobody.
Okay.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dimes has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Drummond. Garland is out there with Dimes. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Nance in at the 3 slot. No coverage that time. Harris has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Denver. Jokic against Drummond. Nance outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Here's Murray following the score by Cleveland. From the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's 20 points for Jamal Murray.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Harris misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Drummond. Out to Nance. Back to Drummond. Here's Garland. With the second effort, and it's good on the layup. Drummond's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Murray. He's got 20.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
He was all alone on that one. Thompson's got 6.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Count the basket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Thompson finds Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Now Garland. Lets it go with a 3. Tries again. And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Knocked loose. Porter passes to Jokic. Good D by Drummond.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here is Harris. Darius Garland missing his last shot. From outside the arc, Harris's shot is off. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the pass to Sullivan. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Sullivan, the pass to Drummond. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Denver calls timeout. Dimes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Murray against Thompson. Murray dishes to Porter. Outside for Millsap. Hits the three-point bomb. Millsap's got 10.
And, you know, Millsap is a decent threat from outside the arc, a credit to his hard work. You got to at least get a hand in his face from out there now.
Goes up the baseline. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Here's Okoro. Pass to Sullivan. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Dimes got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Porter. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Here's Dozier. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Jokic kicks to Murray. Shot from 16, and Denver again with the bucket. Here's Dimes. He's got 27. Pass to Drummond. Sexton on the wing. And another miss by Cleveland. Nuggets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Porter. And he gets it to go. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Will Barton, he's checked in for Porter. Pass to Dozier. Here's Jokic, and again it's Denver.
Jokic fully capable of knocking down the mid-range jumper. Tremendous confidence from here. You got to D him up better than that.
Okoro passes to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Barton with it. The pass to Dozier. Jokic with it. Over Drummond, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 20 points.
I am very impressed with the poise Jokic has shown tonight. He's been unflappable no matter what they've thrown at him.
Passes it to Sullivan. Trying to get open is Thompson. Good on the triple. And that's now 30 points for Dimes.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Murray against Sexton. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Fires for three. Barton with the rebound. Denver's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Outside Millsap. Fires the three. Another three for Denver.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
To the inside, Millsap laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Millsap's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Dimes. 30 points in the game. Drummond passes to Thompson. Comes up empty down low. He feeds it to Okoro. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Denver's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Jokic. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Jokic has got 22 points. The Cavaliers shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, Games team.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Nance comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Cedi Osman in for Dimes. The Nuggets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's Morris. Jokic trying to free himself up.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And Jokic drops them both.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
Pass to Craig. Here's Morris. The Nuggets with another miss. Now Cleveland shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. And that one's good. Osman.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here is Morris. He's got 8. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that had the most second chance points on the season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, they've been so aggressive on the offensive boards, and they're earning every one of those second chance buckets with that relentless effort. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Craig kicks to Morris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Gary Harris, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The Nuggets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. Now, here is Morris. He's got 12. 1:22 left in the third.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Morris. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The 3 ball. Second chance shot. Pass to Craig. Over Okoro. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Okoro throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Morris passes to Jokic. Now, here is Morris. Defended by Sexton. He's feeling it. And it's Jokic missing. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Osman. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here is Morris. Tight defense on him. The dish now to Harris. Jokic high post. Yep, that one goes. Jokic has got 26.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 250 pounds. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt this shot than that one.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back with you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Morris, and it's Bates Diop in at the 4. Here is Daniels. To the middle, here's Morris. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Down low, here's Osman, and it's blocked. And here is Morris. And that one drops for him.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Morris looking over the floor. Lets a floater go, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Denver, Monte Morris. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Kevin Porter.
First free throw is good. Hampton's checked in for Morris. And Porter drops them both. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Lots of room. Craig can't get it to go.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Bell's shot is good.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. It's Porter outside. Denver grabs the miss. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now, here's Hampton. Not a lot of room. Here's Bates Diop. Got a piece of it.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And finished off by Porter.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Now, here's Hampton. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one's good. Daniels.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Craig. They get the rebound. Bates Diop, the pass to Hampton. And at last, they get one to fall. Hampton's got his first 2 points of the night. And Porter, here we go. Got a hand on it. Craig passes to Hampton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dante Exum.
At the line for your Nuggets.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Now Exum. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. The pass to Windler. Sinks the three-pointer. Windler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
A nice shot by Dozier.
I think his unselfish attitude is really a big part of what makes Millsap a leader on the court, and the ability to make some dynamic passes doesn't hurt either. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Hampton passes to Millsap. Inside. And Hampton gets it to go on the assist by Paul Millsap. Hampton's got 5 points in the quarter. Passes to Bell. Here's Windler. The 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And here's Porter following Paul Millsap's 3. Osman goes back up. He's off on that one, and it's Denver the other way. Pass to Hampton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Osman. Here's Exum. No good on the 3. Hampton with the ball. Pass to Bates-Diop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Nuggets. Keita Bates-Diop. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Sullivan, the pass to Drummond. Down low, and he dunks it down.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Denver's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Outside, Porter. The pass to Bates-Diop. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Over Love. The Nuggets with a new 14. And that one's good. Millsap.
And, you know, even though he's undersized, Millsap doesn't back down. He's good at outworking everybody on the glass.
Cleveland moving it around. Good. Drummond's got 17 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here's Porter. Plays it up and banks it in.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
Here's Sullivan. Buries the long-range jumper. Dimes got 35.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Dozier's checked in, And Hampton subbed in for Murray. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Windler, the pass to Bell. Drops in the layup for 2.
And this is where Bell likes to operate. Comfortable inside, knows he can get it done from there.
Outside Millsap. That's tipped. Drummond with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Here's Windler. Here's Porter. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Now, here's Hampton. 2 points. That one goes. Hampton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Passes it to Windler. And here's Bell. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. The Nuggets making a switch here. Daniels has checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Nance has checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And Bell is on a mission to show how special he can be. An athletic, energetic forward who plays with a real passion.
It's stolen by Nance. Back to Porter. Here's Windler. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Denver's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's Dozier. Dishes at the Millsap. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And, you know, Paul Millsap is a guy who epitomizes professionalism. Wherever he's been, he's always played his role well. 6-man starter, star player. He does what's asked of him.
Now, here's Porter. Millsap with a double team. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Here's Hampton following the score by Cleveland. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Here's Exum. Lays it up off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Outside Millsap. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Stolen by Exum. Picked his pocket to the middle. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got 22.
Superb concentration that time from Millsap, the veteran, just able to overpower the defense on these tough finishes.
Pass to Windler. Exum kicks to Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets shooting extremely well here lately, around 61% in the 4th. Bell against Millsap. On the wing, Daniels. 5 on the clock. Over Porter. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dimes.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Millsap in the corner. Good D by Bell. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Kevin, congrats on the win. Are you guys gaining confidence, and what are you figuring out?
Just that we need to continue continuity. We really need to pick it up on the defensive end. Offense, we can get whatever we want really at any time, but the defense is where we're going to need to get better.
That is somewhere where you have to tighten up, Kevin. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.